Hello everyone. My name is Neelendra, and in our last video I explained you how we can create a global component. So today I am going to cover up the local components and the methods, of course. All right. So here we go. So last time we created the global component, right? And this global component is going to be utilized inside both the divs. So today I'm going to tell you how we can create a local component. So without wasting the time, I'm going to start the coding. So So I try to create a local component inside first component. So this particular local component is not going to be accessed outside the instance of this first component. Okay. So this is how we can do it. So this is the syntax. So we are giving the name local component, and just like we created the template above in the global component, I simply copy it and paste it here. Let me change it to local component, and this is the name. So what I do? Simply copy it and paste it. So I'll show you how we can call it. This is how what are the name we have given. So it works like a tag. So local component is something which I recently just created, right? So I'll try to call it in both of them, the first component and the second component. But it only going to work inside the first component. So let's see whether it is working in a proper way or not. So as you can see, that's local component rendered successfully here is only going to be visible inside the div first component. This one, not in the second one. Why? Because it is a local component associated with the first component only. Alright, so this is really simple. Now let's create a method. Now we are going to create a method inside the global component. So let me create a button first. So I'm using a directive using the click event. The name of the method is change. When the user is going to click on this button, okay, the value here inside is going to be changed dynamically. So let's see how it will work. Alright, so using the data binding, which I already explained you in my first video. Now what I'm doing inside the data, I'm just returning the value of name so that by default when the component is going to be rendered, it will give you some value. For example, I'm writing Steve. Okay, now creating the methods. So what is the name of the method which we just created above is change. So I copied it, pasted here. So this is just a method and this is the syntax. So you have to write down the function. Okay. So when somebody is going to click on this button, click here, I'm going to change the value of this name. By default, it will be like Steve, but now I'm going to change it by using this dot name equals to I'm giving my name. Right. So inside the global component, I mean this one. Let me remove this first. Not any kind of confusion for you guys. Okay, this is the global component. Inside that, I'm calling a method change when the user going to trigger the click event, and the value is going to be changed. So let's see how it works. So it is showing an error on the line number 25, unexpected token. Okay, so as you can see this, by default name is coming as my name is Steve, which I mentioned it here inside the data. Now let's click on this particular method, change, see how it works. So the moment I click here, the name Steve is going to be replaced by Nilendra. Okay, and this is the one component. I mean, this is the one div, the first component div. Okay, the values changes perfectly. And now inside the second component, if I trigger the same thing, yes. So as you can see this, the value changes here as well. So this is the magic of the methods in the view. Alright. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching it.